So I've been wondering, where has Donovan Sharpe been? It's been a while since I've heard from him. Nobody is bringing him up in the conversation anymore. So I think that this is going to be pretty interesting to explore. So if you don't know who Donovan Sharpe is, essentially this guy is one of the leaders of the red pill community. Back about like 7 or 8 months ago, Abba and Preach exposed Donovan Sharpe for being fraudulent, at least according to Abba and Preach.
This guy's just a big dweeb. And every time I watch videos, I'm just like, this is the person you guys are taking cues from? This is the kind of relationship y'all want to emulate?
And the reason why I mentioned Abba and Preach is because they're the ones who exposed me to the Red Pill Examine, who is this YouTuber who did a detailed cover of Donovan Sharpe. This YouTuber goes over his crimes, he goes over his hypocrisies.
My girlfriend ain't no snowflake. Listen, when I first met Devin, guess what? She was a hoe. Now, before you guys start jumping to conclusions here, I am not suggesting that you try to turn a hoe into a housewife. Doesn't work that way.
By the way, are you ever planning on marrying Devin?
Maybe.
At first I thought this was going to be a reliable resource because Abba and Preach used it, but then knowing me, I have to verify whether this guy is correct or not. So I want to go take a look at the clip to see if that's what he actually stated, and obviously that's not what he meant, that he might marry Devin. Like, I felt like the Red Pill Examine kind of just left out certain information to make him look a little worse. I do want to go ahead and mention that I'm an opponent of the red pill community, okay? I'm not here trying to make Donovan Sharpe look like a saint or anything like that. No, because this guy, like, I am very suspicious of Donovan Sharpe, okay? I am going to show you the clip because I have to be honest in that regard, but I'm not doing this to try to make him look good in any way. Here's the original.
By the way, are you ever planning on marrying Devin?
Maybe, but here's the difference.
Yeah, what's that prenup talk gonna be like?
Well, there is no prenup because I'm not going to get the state or the government involved. If I ever do decide to marry Devin, we're going to do what's called a private marriage. We'll have the pomp, the circumstance, we'll have the cake, the dance, and all that good stuff, but we're not signing papers.
So technically, he's still not going to marry Devin in the traditional sense. So I was like, all right, whatever, man. I can't use this guy as a reliable source. Although he might be right in some things, but I'm not gonna sit there and try to verify each piece of information. Nonetheless, I decided to go to Donovan Sharpe's actual channel to see if there's any activity there, and obviously there was. And I was scrolling down, and I thought that it was just gonna be a dud until I found this video here talking about the Sosnick podcast. And trust me when I tell you, you guys are probably gonna be just as shocked as Ash Ketchum when he pisses off Pikachu.
I am disassociating myself with Adam Sosnick and the Valuetainment podcast indefinitely. Soscast is organized to some degree. They've got the theme and all that other kind of stuff, but it is properly moderated over at Fresh and Fit. Yes, we can have heated discussions, we can have viral moments, but you can't have people berating other people unchecked. It just doesn't work that way.
I mean, yeah, what are you thinking, Adam? It's way better moderated at Fresh and Fit because Myron, he always respects his guests.
Get the fuck off the show, bro.
He never pokes fun of someone's appearance.
You're bigger than I thought. God damn.
They always encourage women.
You're useless.
And they always
you have tits?
compliment
You're just a disaster.
women. No, it's definitely much better moderated at Fresh and Fit.
These women, what they've done is they're not going to Fresh and Fit. They're not saying, hey, let's go to Fresh and Fit and tell off these Manosphere red pill guys. No, because they know that Myron will regulate the conversation and allow everyone to have equal footing. No, they'd rather go to Soscast if they have at least 2 people, then they're going to outnumber you.
So just in case you guys don't understand what's going on, Donovan Sharpe, he's upset at the fact that Adam Sosnick, on his podcast, whenever he invites women, he never puts them in check like Myron does. Tremendously upset about that. Like, my dude, the Fresh and Fit podcast has their own methods of executing their content. Why does Adam have to take the same approach? He just wants to allow the conversation to just flow naturally. And there's nothing wrong with that, especially when they berate each other. I think that makes for great content. I enjoy the banter back and forth. I mean, it's not like you don't do it, Donovan. I mean, you're definitely one of those that speak up against certain women.
Single moms are the most degenerate out there. Single mothers are bad moms. All of them. I have never, ever, or never, ever witnessed a single mother who was a good mom, including my own.
Even your own mother, man. That is crazy, man. Listen, I think that Donovan Sharpe gives me the impression that he thinks that every book written about women's rights is a fictional fantasy. So allow me to ask you this question. Would you like Donovan Sharpe to teach you about women? Because based off of everything that you've seen, it's quite convincing, right? Well, look no further, because apparently, I did not know this, but there is a masculine excellence expo. And I bull you not. Do you know what the selling point to get a person to buy this ticket is? If you have Donovan Sharpe in mind, you're already halfway there.
Attendees who purchase their tickets before March 21st will get Donovan's revolutionary signature course, Womanese.
Damn, that sounds like a steal. And not for you, man, for Donovan. I'm straight stealing your money with that one.
Every attendee who purchases their ticket within the next 2 weeks gets all 5 complete volumes of Womanese absolutely free. This course contains over 600 female translations.
You know, I didn't even know, but Womanese is an actual language. And these are the letters right here. They're also known as astrological signs.
This treasure trove of information and wisdom is a $700 value, but you will get it absolutely free if you purchase your ticket before March 21st.
Damn, bro, like it's free, man. Like imagine if I had that in my possession. Wait a minute. Did he say a $700 value?
This treasure trove of information and wisdom is a $700.
Hell, no, you're telling me people are actually paying for this shit? Okay, what if it doesn't live up to its value? There has to be absolutely a refund to this.
Sydney Graham emails me and says, I'm interested in the Womanese refund. No. There are no refunds with Womanese.
Oh, fuck that, dude. Hell nah. All right. I was thinking, I was like, all right, you know what? Maybe we can find it for a cheaper price online, right? So I was doing my due diligence and I was going to eBay, OfferUp and all this stuff. And I actually came across a better deal on Amazon. And for only $110, you can actually purchase all 5 of them. That's a great deal, man. I'd rather pay $110 than to get them for free. All right, but in all seriousness though, you can't even get the deal anymore. It was only for about like 2 weeks, but it doesn't matter. Because this entire Womanese translation stuff, like what I think it is just a bunch of phrases that women are commonly used. Like right now, I'm not looking for anyone to date. Like these are like euphemisms that everybody uses. It's not just women. So personally for me, I don't really believe in that whole Womanese thing where like women have their own language and men can't understand it. Like I think I think it's absurd. When somebody tells you that, oh, you know, they're not looking to date someone right now, that's euphemism for I don't want to date you, you know? Obviously, somebody doesn't want to be so straight up and hurt someone's feelings. So they're going to leave it as vague as possible, and they're going to use euphemism to get the deal done. And that's fine because that person has your self-esteem in mind, so they don't want to hurt you. And for the people out there that are talking about like, oh, well, why don't a girl just tell me straight up? Like, I can take it, like, just tell me straight. I don't want to be wasting my time. Listen, man, to the people who say that, words absolutely have power, because I'm sure that people in the red pill community, the people who follow this community, I'm sure that you guys don't even want to go up to a woman because you feel like you're not worthy. You feel like you are low value, and so therefore you cannot go up to these women. And you know why? It's because a lot of these men have told you that you are not a high value man, and that you have to go out there, work out, get your money up and all that stuff. That all of those phrases, all of those words, money, low value, that's all powerful. And it influences people. Do not undermine the power of words, okay? Just because you want people to tell you stuff straight up, that doesn't mean that you're gonna handle it well. And oftentimes most people, they don't handle it well. That's why euphemisms exist. And there's nothing wrong with euphemisms. Take them, appreciate them. If a girl says that, oh, you know, I don't feel like dating somebody right now, that's fine. She closed herself up. You know, there's nothing else you can do. Unless, of course, you have money and a yacht, and you'll probably have a better chance. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's probably not gonna happen. Personally, for me, I like to get to know the person. I don't just like to jump into relationships. I like to get to know the person, see who that person is, because oftentimes when you get to know this person as a friend, they tend to reveal a lot more than you want to know. So yeah, that's kind of the little wisdom that I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys with. I hope you guys found this video fun, and that's all I have for you guys. And yeah, hopefully you guys learned something today.